everybody. Laura here from Razor's Edge Hair Salon and Wig Boutique in Timmins, Ontario. I see someone came on. I don't see your name, but thanks for joining. I go live on 2 platforms, on YouTube and Facebook. So if you see me talking to people on YouTube, my YouTube ladies, I do go live on Facebook too, and we have a nice chat going on there. Hi Terry, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining. How's the weather over there, Terry? Hi Deb, good to see you. Hi the other Deb, good to see you. Thanks for joining, ladies. Good evening, Debbie. Oh, that's awesome, Terry. Here too, it's really nice. By Thursday, they're saying we might get a few snowflakes, but then on the weekend it gets warm again. So we will take it as long as it lasts. It looks like a nice site you're camping on there too, there, Terry. I saw that on Facebook. Looks like fun. Beautiful British Columbia. Eh? Okay, today is all Canadian. I'm gonna do an all Canadian from my first lady. They're suppliers for wig boutiques throughout Canada. They furnish us. That's where we're finding our Canadian wigs, and they're really nice wigs. So figured tonight I'd focus on that, show what we do have in Canada also, you know. I often mix them, but today's gonna be all Canadian. So I hope you girls enjoy. Just gonna give a couple more minutes there. I did start a little bit later. How's the weather, Deb? Both Debs there in more southern Ontario than I am. Okay, I'm wearing Ava. I started with Ava today. Ava is so pretty. It's color 1923 rooted. She's got a really nice lace front. And it's hot in the shop. Way too high. Oh, that's nice, Deb. Oh, and I'm hoping that we don't get what they're calling for from either Deb, the other Deb. We have 2 Debs on here. Yeah, so this is Ava, 1923 rooted. She'd be really nice with a little bit of paste too, you know. Work her in a little bit. She's got the nice longer bang. This is Ava. Let me just find Ava, give you a bit of a description. You can see her, but a description might be nice too. Where are you, Ava? Because I'm trying to find you. I can't find you. Ava, I knew she was new when this book came out last year. So she's a fairly new wig. This is Ava there. Very pretty. And she only weighs 2 ounces. So she's a nice light wig. Heat friendly. So you can curl her up a bit. Always on low heat, the heat friendly wigs. You just turn around so you can see her back. She hides nicely. So this is the Ava in 1923 rooted. This is Ava here also in a different color. This is butter caramel. So you can see it's quite a bit warmer. Ava's a cooler shade. She's got a little bit of a root, but not overdone at all. 1923 is a nice color combination. It's got a... You know, I'm in a seniors building here and it was getting cold, so they turned up the heat and they really turned it up, you know. Okay, this is her inside. Lace front, mono part. And this is the butter caramel color. does that fashion that's it. She looks a little bit like Evan, I find, from John Renault. Turn around. Hi, Josie. Good to see you. Yeah, it is a nice color. I'm just gonna hold up the cooler blonde just so you can do the color comparison. So if you like the warmer tones, this is very, very pretty. I have Ava in stock in a nice white too. She comes in quite a few different colors. But you can wear her smoother, or you can, spike her up. There's so many things you can do. Put a nice little clip in her too would be nice. Just gonna pull up my sleeves here. So this was butter caramel, and now this is a white. Hi, Susan. It's good to see you. You've got to, when you put your wig on, there's ear tabs. That's what you look for to, if you're new to wigs there, they all have ear tabs on the side. So this is what you look for, those ear tabs. They're like a V that go right by your ear, and you make sure that they're nice and even. That's how you know if your wig's even. And sometimes the ear tabs, because like they're a metal part, they'll flip up a bit. Make sure they're always down slightly. That makes it, because otherwise if it was up, the hair doesn't fall as well from the wig. And 4 fingers. If you're lower than 4 fingers, you're too low. Some petite ladies are 3 fingers. I've seen it, but more often than not, you got to be sitting at about 4 fingers for it to look right. So this is her in white also. So this was Ava. This is a, let's bring her down a bit. This is her lace front. Nice week this week. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. Okay, this is so sweet. Like I say, all Canadian wigs I'm showing this week from my Canadian company. This is so sweet in color 2418. So basic little cap, a little bit of a mono crown. The mono crown makes it look like it's got a nice direction at the back here. Let's see how much So Sweet weighs. Let me put her on first. Again, a cute little style. Basic cap, except for the mono crown. And then longer bangs. Those, like with products, you can really work them and have some fun with those basic little styles. Look how nice that falls. So sweet. Let me just find her. Because I'm looking for these tonight. It's giving me a hard time, isn't it? Usually it's right away. I'll skip that part anyways. I don't usually do that. But I'm just going to show you the back. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for joining. Most of my wigs, for myself, I like basic cap because I don't lift my bang up and over. I'll move it over. I like the longer bangs, but just moved over. So, and I like, sometimes you've got some permatease in them, so it gives a little bit more height. I like height. So sometimes if you have a mono part or full mono, it makes a little bit of a flatter style. If you like a flatter style, then you look for that. But if you like a bit more movement, A basic cap always costs less. And look how nice it is. Even here, look, she's got permatease. But it's definitely not overdone. Hi, Ada. Good to see you. Let me just refix this here. Okay, so that was so sweet. Up next is Leah. In this case, is color 4 and 6R, so a nice combination of two browns. Leah, I think, would definitely look nice if you used hairspray on her or wax. The paste, John Renault has an amazing one that you could really spike her up and have some fun with her, you know. Again, a little bit of a longer bang. A stylist can always trim that down too if you prefer, if you don't like the long sideway bang. Little wispy. Again, this is her permatease. Like this could be worn down. It would have to be patted down, you know, or lifted. You've got options, you know. It looks a little bit like Power from Raquel Welch. If you worked her, she would be very similar and less money, right? Hi, Gail. It's good to see you. Next up is Enchant in color 10130 RT. It's a beautiful red with some browns in it. This is full mono. So when you have a full mono, see, I can pat it down and you can get less height to it. You'll get more height off a basic cap, I find. This is a little bit of a bigger cap too. I'm at 22 and a half and the ear tabs are going a little bit lower on me. So if you've got a little bit of a bigger head, you might be comfortable with this one. And again, pretty color. I'd work her. You can work her. See? You can work the bangs to look a little smoother. Lift this up. You can bring this back. You can really change the look on this little lady here. See, just by working it in my hands a bit, the difference it made. For just coming in, I'm showing all Canadians. If I have a chance at the end, I'll go to other companies. But I just figured it'd be a nice change to show what is offered in Canada here, you know, or quality wigs too in Canada. So this was Enchant. I have her in white and silver too. My very popular wig with some of my seniors that come in. Looks like you've been at the hairdressers, you know, and your hair's been styled. These two are Power 2. This one's 2418, color 2418. Basic cap, nice and light. Nice light cap. Power 2, let me just check real quick how much it weighs. It's very light to the touch. This is Power 2 here. And it weighs 2 5/8 ounces. So it's really not heavy at all. Average size. Got a little bit of a flip in the back. You can see her density is not high at all either. Very, very pretty. And again, price range is good. Just going to show you the back. See how if you're new to wigs, you play with your wig a little bit. you make it your own, and there's so many products. There's wig spray. You can have Tresemme, Tresallure now as a nice wig wax, and there's like a putty from John Renault. There's so many things that will let you work with your wig, or even just hairspray, you know. This is your back. And this color, again, was 24.18. Now, if you were here when I started with 1923 rooted. So you can see a little bit warmer, not too much, very, very pretty color. And this one sits in the back too. It's got a little bit, you know, it's not like way up there. It goes down a little bit. Very, very pretty. Now I have her the same little wig, the Power 2. Again, this is in the silver, so 56 is silver in the wig world. This basic little cap, basic little synthetic. So you'll get a good life off of her. Like, heat friendly is nice, but they're a little more fragile. The fiber might feel a little softer, but I don't find the wigs have as long a lifespan as what non-heat friendlies do. I definitely see a difference in mine, the ones I've had, between the two. So this is same little wig, but in the silver this time. Next up is Savannah. Savannah's page 23. This is Savannah I'm about to show you. And her weight is 2 ounces, so they're all quite light, the ones I'm showing you, you know. She's got a little bit of a, well bit, page 23. Mono crown adds a natural softness, the center part, the full, but the way she's made inside, it's very, very soft. It's like not open wefting all the way through. Very well made little lady. And the look at the crown, the mono crown. It's a good size. Isn't this pretty too? Just a short little bob. Tuck her in, changes her look. I've seen some ladies come in, try that wig on, and it's so nice. For just having the mono crown, look at her permatease. Not overdone at all, at all, at all. Nice little fringe if you like a fringe. And comes in quite a few colors. Hi Caroline, it's good to see you. Okay, up next, Tempting. I showed Tempting earlier. This is H38. I'm not going to show Tempting again. No, I didn't show. I showed a different one. It wasn't Tempting. Okay, I didn't show you that one. This is 38, so it's got a little bit of a brown and a gray in it. Isn't it cute, Gail? Really pretty wig, and her price range is really nice. I think this was just put on the shelf and it wasn't worked with. But see, I'm working it out a little bit. I have this one in silvers and whites too. A lot of my seniors too like the short styles. They don't have much hair, so they don't want to get a wig that's got a bunch of hair that they're not going to be comfortable in. But look how well wispy this is. Really short little, really short little wig. Cute little wig. Wispy, you know. This is color 38. My dog's standing there. She's with me tonight looking at me. Who are you talking with, Mommy? I'm not hearing anybody else answering you. Gonna get rid of these. Give myself a bit of room. Up next is Taylor in color 8815-8. She has a lace front, mono part. Another pretty blonde, you know. There's so many different styles of blonde. Nice little blunt hair, you know. Just move this so you can see the lace well. This is her lace front. I'm trying to not show the nylon cap. The nylon cap is for the salon, for hygiene. I don't wear a nylon cap with mine. I'd be way too hot. I don't find they're necessary, but for the salon, of course, you know. So this is Taylor. Well made, really well made. Again, you can lift her up, have some fun with her. Again, if you want to do a color comparison, this is again 8815-8. So there's three different blondes, and this is the 1923 rooted. And this, they're both high heat friendly. They're both heat friendly, these wigs. But you can see again, beautiful shades of blonde. Like a little bit of warmth like on this one, but definitely not overdone, you know. She's got a nice, the way she falls, very fashionable look about her. Not quite blunt, a little shorter in the front here. The next one's Gwen. So again, this is Gwen here. I'm just going to show you in color 5660. So she's a combination good on her. When you're paying in Canadian currency, it does make a difference. You know, you're not paying the shipping and duty or anything like that, and you're staying Canadian. You're supporting Canadian, you know. And my Gwen has just lasted me. She's not heat friendly. Again, many available in many different colors. Isn't this nice though? You see my nylon net a bit. It's going to turn around. I love this light, and her density is not high at all. You can tie when it's a mono top like that. You can bring her back, and it all looks like your scalp, right? So if you like to put a little bit of a comb here, you can bring this sideways. You know, you can have a lot of fun with her. So this was Gwen. Any questions? I have a quiet group tonight there. You girls all had a good week, I hope. Up next is Jennifer. Eat friendly again in color 1826. Jennifer as the lace front mono part. Isn't she a nice length? This is her lace front. Well made lace front too. The Gwen was in color 5660, Susan, which is a combination of white and silver. Yeah, it's 56 and 60. Like I said, my Gwen has lasted me a long time. Mind you, I've got a lot of wigs, but the fibers are amazing, amazing on it. These Canadian wigs, they're well made. The fibers are really, really nice. Okay, up next is Paris. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to show you Gwen in a different color first. I have Gwen here in silvered charcoal. Hi, Silvana. Thank you for joining. Again, she's full mono top. This is a really nice color, you know. Very fashionable. She's got a little bit of a root to her. You can tuck her in. The secret to wearing a wig well, you feel for your ear tabs again. I know I said it earlier. Make sure they're straight. Make sure you're at 4 fingers. I had a lady come in on Saturday. She was 3. Sometimes you'll have a petite, but most of the times you're looking at 4 fingers. See how easily she lifts up. I saw someone wear a Gwen and totally changed her. She backcombed it. She didn't even look like the same wig as mine. So you make it your own, right? If you go in there and backcomb a bit, use a little bit of wig hairspray, you can have a lot of fun. You can really change up it just looked amazing on her what she had done with it, you know? This next one is Olivia. Yeah, Susan, I think you would. I really think you would. Either of them, the darker gray or the lighter one. This is in Olivia and color 1226. Again, lace front, mono part. Once in a while, you'll get one, and that's any company. It just comes direct in, and you'll have a hair that is on the wrong side. Just push it in, you know. They're machine made, so it's easy to happen, right? I just finished doing that. I'll look at it after. A little bit shorter than Jennifer. Different style than Gwen, you know. This is her lace front. I'm going to do a couple reviews tonight on, I haven't done one on Olivia and I haven't done one on Dieva, so I'm going to be putting some on. If there's individual wigs you want to go look at on my YouTube channel, I'm getting quite a few of them done. So you don't have to watch the full live. You can go right to the wig itself you'd like to see. So, and it's a Razor's Edge Hair Salon and Wig Boutique on YouTube also. Look how pretty this is. A lot of blunt, and blunts are so in. Next one is Paris. Paris I've had also. I love my Paris. I have her in a lighter blonde and in a brown. Lace front mono part. Paris has a nice little fringe of a bang. a little bit longer than Jennifer or Olivia, you know. Easy to cut more of a fringe in, or you can, you know, send it to the side. Nice warm blonde. I'll show you the back. Isn't she pretty? I'll definitely talk to her Super Bowl turning down the. Hi, Andrea. Andrea's my sales rep. I'm doing all the Canadian tonight. I'm covering all your wigs tonight. This is lace front mono part. Her name is Meg, and she's heat friendly, so you can touch up the curls a little bit too. And her color is 1621 rooted. I'm going to show you after the 1923, just so you can compare both colors. They're similar, but not quite the same. Look how pretty this is too. Those beachy waves are so nice, you know. Just gonna turn around. Thank you, Andrea. They're such nice wigs. Andrea's taught me a lot over time. I'm still to this day, once in a while, with a question for her on something, you know. Isn't she pretty? Again, you can take a clipper, you know, do a little bit of a ponytail at the bottom, tuck her in. You make the wig yours, however you're comfortable wearing it. You know, there's so many things you can do. Look, it's got a nice long fringe to her. This is her lace front, so if you like to wear your bangs up and over, beautiful lace front to her. Thank you. Hi, Dee. It's good to see you. I'm going to show you again once more the back. Now, color comparison. I had said I would show you the 1920. Let me just find her in here. Ava. So this is, no, that's not the one. It's Taylor. Well, these are all heat-friendly colors. So if you want to compare blondes, I've got, thank you, Deb. I've got kits for it, Rose. You wash them in cold water. You put some cold water in the sink. Put a little bit of the synthetic wig shampoo in there. Swirl her gently. Then rinse it. Then do the same thing with the conditioner. You put a little bit of conditioner. Swirl it. If you're a makeup wearer, and you know makeup's starting to rub off. Sometimes that happens. You'll take a little bit of shampoo. Put a little bit in your hands. Go over the lace. Go over the edges if you want, and then just swish her well in cold water. And then after you've done, I've gone back to shampoo, but after you're done with the conditioner, rinse her again. Sometimes if she's a curly wig, they're a little bit more difficult to care for. I leave a little bit of conditioner. I didn't rinse it all out. And then I put her in a bath towel, and I don't twist it, just to say you have to take the extra dampness out. These are the kits. These are the kits I recommend. Again, from my Canadian company. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're covering tonight. They're amazing. It smells so good. So you have your shampoo. You'll put a little bit of shampoo in, and then a little bit of conditioner. And then after you've taken the excess water with your towel, spray some leave-in conditioner on her. Don't be shy, and make sure before you wash it there's no tangles. Any wig, you make sure before you wash there's no tangle, because you're gonna have a hard time with it. And then I never put her on the styrofoam head to dry unless it's a little snug. If it's a little snug and you wanna try to stretch it a little bit. Otherwise, I just take a shampoo bottle that's on my in my bathtub, and I just lean her over to dry. Once it's dry, you just give it a good shake, the styles back in. That's the beauty of a synthetic wig. You don't have to restyle it after. If you have a human haired wig, you have to restyle them after. With this, you don't. You just shake it, and then it's dry. And also have this amazing spray. It's called Simply Styling. It's a light silk spray. Uh, it's a light silk spray, and when you first get a wig, there's silicone on it, and it will wear out with shampoos and just the environment, playing with it. So this replenishes it. You can use it anytime. Amazing, amazing stuff. It's often sold out in the States. That's from the States. I do order that in from the States, and I order quite a few in. My ladies that have been using it, like, they're so amazed. They're coming back to get it. Yeah, the brush does come in the kit. I never use a brush, though. As much as I can, I use my fingers. I stay away from a brush, and there is a special comb, though, if you really do need it. This is the Wig Essential comb. At home, I've got a nice comb too. I bought at Shoppers. I don't use it at all for my bio hair, because our bio hair has some oil on it. You don't want to get that on your wig, but get a nice white tooth comb. It's quite expensive. The one I got, I like it even better, but this works really good too on a curly wig. As little as you can. Try to stay away from the wig. It's easier if you run your fingers through. Use again your detangler. And now this is again from Wig Essential, a deep conditioner on curly wigs. Not a bad idea to have this. It's a deep conditioner. After you've shampooed and conditioned, take her out. Then you'll put a little bit of this in on the wig. Put it in a bag, tie up the bag, walk away 15 minutes, half an hour, come back and rinse it. And this will really help to rejuvenate it. It's a really nice stuff. And if you're new to wigs, you have a synthetic wig, be careful sitting around a campfire. Be careful if you're cooking. When you open that stove door, it can fog up your glasses. It can really do damage to your wig. I ruined one, not even thinking, when I was a new wig wearer. And I'll let my people know, just be careful. Try to be aware of that. Or you're boiling water. Sometimes you'll take the lid off the pot and a lot of steam comes out. I've seen bangs singed more than once, even after telling people. So be careful for that. Watch for that. So these are great products. You can't go wrong with. There's also products. I've got a nice sea salt spray from Aesthetica for curly wigs that really help the curly wigs. Gives a nice one. I had a lady come in. She'd had a wig she'd bought elsewhere, but she needed a bit of help, and she came in, and I passed my fingers through, used a little bit of silicone spray. It was a curly wig. We put a little bit of the sea salt spray. I'll show it to you. And it really came back. It came back nice. So for curly wigs, this is sea salt spray from Aesthetica. Amazing from the States. And this is Fiber Love spray gel from John Renault. Very nice on curly wigs too. Oh, you're welcome, Rose. It's nice. You know, that's what I'm here for. It's a wig chat and also teaching people. The more you know, the better. But I can't stress enough. I've seen ladies come in wearing wigs that have worn wigs for years and no one ever told them. And their wigs are down to there. Look at that. Now you can tell that's a wig, right? But I just lift it up a bit. Look at the difference. Then it's at my hairline. You want to make sure it's at your hairline, wherever your hairline may be. And I've also, that lady that came in, she'd had a wig for a while. Never ever touch your lace if you have a lace front. Lift from here. Don't lift where the lace is. You can damage it. But it was bulking a bit on her. So so what we did, she got a bottle of It Stays, a glue from John Renault. It's water soluble, it's hypoallergenic, and we just put a little dot right here, push down. So if you have a lace that's giving you a little bit of trouble, it's starting to bulk a bit, a little bit of It Stays glue will do it. Something like the Got To Be, it's less expensive, but it's stronger. It could damage your lace. So really, I recommend this one. If you have an expensive wig, you want to make sure that you're taking care of it with the proper products, you know. So this was, I'm going to show you one more, and then we will have done all Canadians. Isn't that fun? It was an all Canadian night, the wigs that are available, and instruction too, you know. Never know too much, that's for sure. Hi, Tanya. Nice, Stephanie. Thanks for joining. The last one I'm going to show you tonight is Nicole in color 1621. She's not heat friendly, but beautiful fiber, lace front, mono part. They haven't perfected putting a root yet on their non-heat friendly fabric there, unless they have now, but they hadn't. Wig sitting at home and you'd like to get a little bit of a root going, practice on her, and you just do a couple little sprays and ta-da, you have a little bit of a root, you know. Gonna just show you this one. This is her lace front. Isn't she pretty? I do have this one at home too. And with the longer wig, you can, you know, bring it to the side. You can braid it. There's so many things you can do, you know. So, any questions? I had a really good time tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. And I hope you all have a great week. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye for now. Take care. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, it's so easy to do, but before you do, and it does wash out, so you're not gonna be stuck if you don't like how you do it. Go a little bit lighter. Don't go too dark to start with, so it's not so shows so much. And take an older wig. Practice on an older wig, you know. Easy to do. You're welcome. Okay, you take care. Bye for now. Thank you, Andrea. It was good to see you. And again, Andrea's my good friend. She showed me a lot, really showed me a lot. When I started in the wig world, she was my go-to girl. She still is. Thanks, guys. Bye.